Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. We are here in Wutai because we are going to take Yuffie on a series of one-on-one battles. I already showed off her gear and equipment at the end of the last episode. We're heading over here to the Pagoda because this is where we're going to fight those series of one-on-one battles. So we head all the way over here. Into the Pagoda we go. You have to have Yuffie in your party, of course, in order to do this. That's why you couldn't. You could go into this building earlier, but you could not climb the Pagoda because they wouldn't let you go by because you didn't have anyone from Wutai in your party. And you have to have Yuffie in your party in order to actually just do the one-on-one battles. This is all for Yuffie. And then we're going to get her level 4 limit break item here. So what we have to do is we have to talk to this guy here. Yeah. Gorky will be her first opponent. Apparently the little boy, girl, whatever it is, that's Shake. We split up, and Yuffie begins the match. Power change. Here we go. Alright, here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to spam Magic Hammer, first of all. So enemy skill, Magic Hammer. He's going to cast a bunch of defenses on himself. Most of the enemies that you encounter going up this Pagoda, well actually all of them except the final boss, are going to enemy skill, Magic Hammer, are going to be enemies that we've encountered before as far as their models, as far as their models themselves. Only the boss actually has a unique design. Now you can see Gorky's skill power used up, so he can't do anything but stand there and stare at us. So now we're ready to kill him. So well, you can do that, of course, you can attack. 2 Magic Hammers and he's out. Let's cast Ultima. We didn't have to use Magic Hammer at all, because one Ultima should have been enough to kill him. And it is. Now, we could have done these, this Pagoda battle once we completed the Stolen Materia side quest. But I wanted to go ahead and wait until this point. That way I am super powerful, got plenty of gear on her, plenty of materia. How you do on the next one? Apparently didn't fix all of the text errors here. Alright, let's go ahead and heal her up. We'll go give her an X potion. I got plenty of regular potions. Just load her up on that. Here I am, Miss Yuffie. I don't know what that's. I don't know. I don't know why he said that. Why she said that. Why he said that. I talked to this one. Now we split up and bring up our party members. Ooh, bimbo, what a burn. If you say, I'll forgive, usually you have an option here of like, this is more or less like a moment to heal up in case you might have forgotten to. If you say, I'll forgive you, the battle won't start. You get a chance to heal her up, or go save, change your gear, whatever you need to do. But I'm already ready to go because I already healed her up. So you go stop yapping. Obviously, our next opponent comes down to watch. I don't know why though their text here is not all accurate. I don't know what the here I am, Miss Yuffie. From the last level here, I guess it's Chekhov's turn here. I don't know what he's talking about here because Chekhov is the actual girl that came down here. We're actually fighting Shake now, but whatever. Speed change. This enemy is going to be fast because, as you can see, it's a speed change type character. But we're going to, of course, do Magic, Ultima, and one Ultima will finish her off. And Shake is done. Now, if you do want to take on the... Oh, takes a couple of chances, apparently. A Rage Bomber, that's fine. Put her in Fury, that's fine with me. If you want to, it's not a bad idea. There you go. If you want to do the climbing the Pagoda here, as soon as you complete the Stolen Materia side quest, I would recommend going ahead and going to just outside of this area and encountering those little, I think they were called loco weeds or whatever they're called. They look like little walking grass sticks, and you want to learn I was just learning the magic hammer enemy skill from them, manipulate it and learn the magic hammer from those enemies out there, and then bring Yuffie in here with an enemy skill Materia and cast magic hammer, because magic hammer will be very good against these enemies here, especially against the bosses, or against the boss. I don't know quite why they're using the name Chekhov, seeing that he's a little bit more of a Russian name than a Asian name, but yeah, whatever. Alright, talk to this one. And the next guy is called Scoryth. I do want to point something out, that I don't know exactly what the cutoff is, but I have come to Wutai at Disc 3 and not done the Stolen Materia side quest yet, and just coming straight to Wutai on Disc 3, or Part 3 in this case, you don't have to worry about the Stolen Materia side quest. I'm not really sure what the cutoff point is, but you can come here at a certain point and not get your materia stolen and just go straight to the Pagoda side quest if you wanted to. So I don't know exactly, like I said, don't know when it is, but it is possible for you to skip the Stolen Materia side quest altogether if you wanted to. I mean, you can just not come to Wutai at all to avoid it altogether, but if you still wanted to come here to get her level 4 limit break, I guess you can wait till about Disc 3, I'm not sure when, like I said, and just skip the Stolen Materia side quest. Alright, I got insurance is what was you would think the response to start the battle would be, let's get this over your keys, but the answer is I got insurance, so. Your sacred magic, huh? Magic change, alright? Let's see how good your magics are after I drain you of MP or just hit you with Ultima. Let's do with that, shall we? Let's go Ultima. She may stop us here, but that's okay. As soon as we're unstopped, we're going to unload Ultima right in her face, so she'll be quite dead. And there it goes. Ultima! Probably should have paired it with, I think I paired this with MP Absorb. Yes, I should have paired it with MP Turbo to like one shot, basically one shot everything with the amount of damage you could have done, but it's no big deal. Give these a limit break here. We'll go ahead and Ultima again. We'll save that limit break for the boss. Hello, Shade. Alright, we defeated that one there. That was Chekhov. And we got an Ice Ring out of that. I believe this next enemy, the Scoryth that we have to fight next, I believe that one is particularly the magic hammer is particularly useful against that one, because draining he won't have a whole lot of MP to drain, so it'll be easy to defeat him. Let's go ahead and give her an elixir. I'll go ahead and keep her in the Fury status, that's fine. I'm definitely going to leave her limit break up. Let's go on past and go upstairs. And check this guy out. This is Scoryth. The 5-story pagoda, but the 4th floor is the highest. Okay, this is the final one, huh? Alright, so we got the boss of this level. Come on, I'll pass. Obviously, just come on. Shade, what is it? Why are you such an attention whore right now? What's an attention whore right now? What's so much attention? Oh, like you don't get enough during the day out of me. We're like, just come on. Alright, here we go with the boss fight again of the Pagoda. Even though it's an enemy we've seen before, it's no big deal, we'll fight him anyway. We're going to save our limit break for a little bit later. We're going to start with Magic Ultima, of course. Nice counterattack there. And again, Ultima. She's going to counter. Oh, I tell us for a counterattack. And there we go. And with that, we've beaten the Pagoda Tower. Apparently. They just said that the fourth floor is the highest, even though it's 5 floors. Well, I don't really call these guys bad guys, even though we have to fight them, but there's one not really bad guy that actually used the word splendid. So I guess my theory isn't totally accurate. Him. I thought we were finished with this. You said there was only 4, even though there was 5 floors, there's only 4 opponents. Let's see, it was the Master of Weaponry. It was the last one. Obviously not. We still have one more to go. So now they're going to go upstairs. And we have to follow. So I'm going to heal up Yuffie first with an item. I really just need... I'll just give her a Turbo Ether to give her a full MP. High and fill up on potions. There we go. Alright. Let's go upstairs and find out who him is. Unfortunately, we did not actually see this guy earlier because I don't know how I missed him. But this guy is the head of the... what everybody's going to give us the... Everyone's giving us the Marlene treatment. This is Yuffie's father, Godo. We actually can... There's a chance we could have actually seen him before. He was in the house that you could actually sleep in. With there was like a little koi pond, and there was like a little place you could go past, and there's a little spot you could rest for free, like a free inn. If we had gone into that house while we were looking for Yuffie before we actually found her, before she got caught by Corneo at the Chow statue, if you'd gone into that house while you were still looking for her, you would have found him in there. So you would have known who he was before, but we now know who he is. This is Godo. This is obviously her father. And it's boss time. Here we go with a different look. This is the guy with the different look. He's got multiple faces you can see. Each one of those faces does a different thing. We're going to start with Doom of the Living. Now, even though he's got multiple faces, he's still only one target. He doesn't have multiple targets. This is a multi-hit attack, as you can clearly see. It's not anywhere near as powerful as most other attacks, but she does do a lot of damage. It does do a lot of attacks, which does total a pretty good amount of damage. And with that, Godo is defeated. A lot easier than I was actually going to show you for my strategy, but that works. I was actually going to show you that he was easily susceptible to Magic Hammer also. You could have drained him of MP with Magic Hammer, and then he wouldn't have been able to do anything. You definitely want to drain him of MP because he can cast Kiraga on himself, and that would just make this battle last a lot longer. So you want to drain him of MP and then start unloading your best attacks, whether physical or magical, and just wipe him out. Or if you have Doom of the Living, apparently you can just have her go apeshit and beat Godo in one turn. And with that, Yuffie made level 50, and we get her level 4 Limit Break, All Creation. And while they lay on the floor trying to catch their breaths, after that really difficult fight. And now they're laughing. Creepy. Now they've regained their composure. And we get the Leviathan materia, the water materia, water summon materia of this game. Kind of odd hearing that come from Yuffie. Oh, there's that brief break. I had to handle a disobedient kitty. Sorry for all the moving around over here. I had to adjust some things after I had to handle a disobedient, the previously said disobedient kitty. Well, you don't have to worry about Shinra anymore. We annihilated them. Nothing left of them. All that's left is Reeve, a guy that controls a cat and a Moogle doll. No character development here for Yuffie. And of course, they all have to walk out of the room and not stand on the carpet. Don't walk on the carpet. What? So he promotes the thievery. Great. Alright, and with that we are done with the Pagoda side quest. Now, we have a moment here, we're going to do this. We already have learned all of Yuffie's natural limit breaks, as I've already shown. Here's all 6 of them. And now we're going to go ahead and use range type, use, we're going to scroll down here, and learn limit skill all creation, doesn't go to Cloud, doesn't go to Tifa, but it goes to Yuffie. Cool, this should do it. And we've achieved unlocked new achievement, all creation, which is Yuffie's level 4 limit break. So now, let's check our limit breaks. Set it, level 4, yes, check it, attacks all opponents. Unlike most, like some of the level 4 limit breaks that we have seen and will see, unfortunately, her level 4 limit break only attacks once. Most other limit breaks hit multiple times, like Barrett's Apocalypse, is that what it's called? Or Catastrophe, I think is what it's called. It hits multiple times. Unfortunately, Yuffie's only hits once, so it's not really that good in my opinion. It usually hits for a pretty powerful amount of damage, but only once. Whereas usually the total sum of the amounts of hits that, say, Barrett's Catastrophe does is usually higher than just the one time that Yuffie's All Creation does. Alright, with that done, we're going to head out. I will meet you guys back at the High Wind, and on my trip there, I'm going to decide what we're going to do next. Not really sure, so many ideas. So, I'll be right back. Meet you guys at the High Wind. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, I'm flying around the world now. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go ahead and decide what I'm going to do. We are going to go ahead and take on Ultima Weapon. Despite his name, he's not anywhere near as powerful as you think he might be. He's certainly not the strongest of the 3 weapons that you have the option of fighting, which will be Ultima, Ruby, and Emerald. Emerald and Ruby are much harder than Ultima, despite his name. So as you can see, the first place you do is we encounter right here, right over this little lake near where we are. We're right near Junon. Junon's right over there. He's just kind of hovering there. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out here because I'm gonna throw down a save here before I actually fight him, and I'm gonna show you my setup real quick. So I'm gonna show you that first. As you can see, I'm gonna go with Cloud, Tifa, and Sid. These are my 5 strong. My 5. I wish you could play 5 characters. This is my 3 strongest characters as far as level goes. And I already have level 4 limit breaks on 2 out of the 3 of them. As far as gear, on Cloud, I've got the Excalibur still. Escort Guard to prevent lightning, earth, water, and poison damage. Remember that the poison that this weapon prevents is the poison element, not the poison status. So he can still be poisoned, but the nullification, he will be nullified from the poison damage, the element itself. And then Circlet for magic and spirit up 30, so he'll do extra magic damage. Sid I changed him to he had the Spirit Lance on him earlier. I changed him to the Grow Lance because I want him to have, I need more Materia slots for the setup that I wanted for him. He had the Shinra Alpha and the Water Ring to drain water attacks. And Tifa has the God's Hand, Imperial Guard, and the Ribbon to prevent all status ailments. As far as Materia, Cloud has Restore, Lightning, Fire, Enemy Skill, Manipulate, and Steal. The most important thing that I want to do for this fight here for the fights here against Ultima is this way here, the enemy skill Materia. When we get to the final battle, we're going to be fighting Ultima multiple times throughout this area. When we fight him, defeat him, he's going to run, and we have to chase him around the world a few times until he stops somewhere. We fight him again, and we do that over and over and over again. I'll go all to that in a minute. But when we finally defeat him for the final time, actually kill him, I want want somebody with the enemy skill materia to be the one that actually deals the killing blow, because Ultima's final attack is definitely the attack he uses when he dies is cast on the person that actually struck the killing blow. And I want that to be someone who has the enemy skill materia attached to them, because the skill that he casts is an enemy skill. So I want either Cloud or Sid to be the one to deal the killing blow, because they're the ones that have the enemy skill materials on them. So back to Cloud setup: restore, lightning, fire, enemy skill, manipulate, and steal. Manipulate, because we're not quite done manipulating for enemy skills. Hades added effect as a second ribbon. Double cut for 2 times attack. Death blow, kind of just because I didn't really have anything to put there. Morph, again, kind of just because. And cover, because I want, not that I really need Cloud to work on limit breaks for any reason, but I like his limit break up to this point of the crew, of the members that I have in my crew. I like Cloud's the best, because that medium range attack is very powerful and does a lot of multi-targeted damage, which I like. So of the attacks left, I want Cloud to have the cover to build his limit break up the most. And as you can see, cover's up to 80%. We're 9,300 AP away from actually mastering it, so we're getting pretty close to having 2 cover materials, which would be nice. Sid is my backup mage, just like always. Restore all, lightning all, fire all. Lightning elemental to absorb lightning damage. Fire elemental here to nullify fire damage. Enemy skill, because again I want to learn Ultra Weapons final attack ability. And contain, because it's a good powerful magic materia. Tifa is my main mage with restore all, lightning all, fire all, Ultima MP absorb, and Comet MP turbo. So you know what, I do use I could go grab and give me some others, so I'm not too worried about that right now. So right now I'll leave it as it is with MP absorb. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the time to go get some ethers, buy me a bunch of ethers, and then I'll switch and actually give the MP Turbo to Ultima. That way it does even more ridiculously powerful damage than it already does. Even though it's going to drain a lot of MP, I'll have plenty of ethers to refill Tifa's magic. Refill her MP, it is. So, Ultima, MP Absorb, and Comet MP Turbo. That's going to be my setup for these fights. I'm just going to keep chasing them all over the place. And we will engage Ultima here next to Junon in the next episode of Final Fantasy VII. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the links at the end of this video for more of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and I'll see you later.